So, greetings and welcome. My name is Mihir Koltharkar, and today I am going to talk about the 12 commandments of goal setting. Now, first, let me introduce myself. So, I have been into the corporate training and development domain for the last 21 years. I'm considered to be one of the a very good speaker on the topic of sales and negotiation. I am a global award-winning trainer. I have conducted more than 2,000 sessions in 9 countries. I have been on TEDx platform twice. I have been on the World SME Summit as a speaker. I have authored 2 books, and considering the educational part of it, I have 10 degrees. Okay, so why this particular topic? I think I think this is very important kind of topic. If in life, if you do not have any goals, then what will happen? I mean, you just wake up in the morning, you do not have any goals, so you just go ahead, go to school, maybe come back, do your homework, go out, play in the evening, come back, watch some TV, have some nice food, and sleep. That same day will go on again and again and again and again. But for how long? For how long? Right? It will be for a couple of years, post which then it will be college, post which then what? Then maybe the profession will come in. Today you may not have lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. It is possible that we may have parents who are taking good care of us, but one day you are going to be a full-fledged responsible adult, and that point of time others are going to look up to you. Others are going to say, okay, no, let's ask this person what is his opinion or what is her opinion. At that particular point of time, if you do not have any goals, if you do not have any kind of vision in mind, or you have never set a goal and achieved it, how would you inspire people? And that is the question that you need to think. Its goals are, I think, something which is very critical. It gives meaning to our life. So I'm sure now all those who are going to watch this particular video, you know you know this for sure. Even if you consider your parents or you consider some of your relatives, they would be talking saying that I need to buy a house, or I want to get a great job. Okay? Or some of you would say that, okay, I want to get married, have a beautiful family, I want to travel outside. All of these, they are goals. All of these are goals. Similarly, you would also have some kind of goals at this stage. Okay? Some of you would be saying that I need to get into so and so college, or I need to get so many marks, okay? Or I need to, maybe have some kind of maybe a PlayStation 5. Okay, so any kind of things like that are considered to be goals. If you have goals, there will be meaning to your life. If you do not have goals, then there would be no meaning to life. The life will still go on, and one fine day the life is going to end, right? So the question that you would ask yourself is that, what did I achieve from this particular life? Right? So that is the topic for today. Shubham, great. Welcome back to this particular session. So we have now a lot of sessions. I remember that you had asked me earlier, are we going to have more sessions? So there are going to be a lot more sessions which are happening. And I think till June, the sessions are going to continue. Okay. So I look forward to welcome you to each of my course, right? I hope the new year has started off amazingly for all of you. So my name is again Mihir Koltharkar, and I'll be talking about the secrets of goal setting today. Yeah. First, ensure that you get your writing materials, because I will be giving some kind of examples, some kind of tips, and it is essential that you write it down. If you don't write it down, you will tend to forget. And if you forget, that knowledge is gone. Yeah. It's a great thing what an academy is doing over here is that each of these sessions, they are recorded, so that even if you miss a particular session, you can always come back and you can watch it at your convenience. So that is something which is great through an academy, and I'm very happy to be associated with an academy and speak on this particular platform, get my sessions recorded over here, and make sure that this knowledge reaches to the future generation, to the future leaders, you all. Okay. So the first, so there are a total of 12 commandments which I'm going to share today, and I'll be talking about each of those commandments. So the first one is have a goal. Have a goal. So how many of you have a goal? Just think about it. What is a goal and what is a vision? That is one big debate which goes on even in the adult mind. Okay. So even if you ask a lot of professionals, maybe your parents, maybe uncles, maybe elders, and you ask them what is the difference between a vision and a goal, very few people are are able to share that. So vision is something which is like far off. If I say that, okay, I want to be the richest man on the world, okay, that is like something which is very far off. I want to be the best trainer. Okay, that is something which is far off, and that is a vision. But goals are something which will be like the steps to reach to that vision. So if you have goals, you know that you're going in the right direction. So this example that you see over here, so on the slide you see there is a football ground and you see there is a goal post. Okay. I want you to imagine if there are two teams, okay, who are playing football. So one team enters the ground, the second team also enters the ground. Both are standing up over there and they are going to play football match. But the surprising part is that there are no goal posts. Okay, so there is a big football ground. There are people who are there. People are there in the stadiums. They are all watching this particular game, and that there are two teams. They are very competitive. The only thing is that there are no goal posts. Now, they can play for 1 hour. They can play for 2 hours. They can play for one full day. But who won? Who lost? How will you get to know? It is only by how many goals each team has scored. That is the importance of goals. That is the importance of goal setting. So in your life also, you will keep on moving at a particular pace. Okay. You can do a lot of hard work. You may be lazy as well. So you choose how you want to live your life. But what have you achieved? This is one gift, the gift of life that we have. And in this gift of life, what have we achieved? How do you measure your achievements? How do you measure saying that, okay, I was able to do this, I was able to do this, I was able to do this? Yeah. And that is what matters really. You achieving your goals will also inspire others. Okay. Today, if I talk about even my life per se, so in my life, when I tell people that I decided that I want to get 10 degrees and I should get 10 degrees in 1 year, yeah, there were so many people who laughed at me, who said that, come on, Mihir, this is not possible. I said, I'm going to do it. It took me 1 year and 3 months. Okay. But I did it. 10 degrees in 1 year and 3 months. Can you imagine this? Okay. So you keep goals for yourself and you make sure that you follow them. If the goals are not there, then nothing would happen. So imagine that in my entire life, I did not like studying, honestly. Okay. I never liked studying, but I had to do it. So in my young age, I never liked studying. I was always interested in like sports and reading books and this and that and all of the other things. But studying, I did not like so much. But today, if you ask me, I study a lot and I enjoy studying. Imagine that if I had set my goals earlier, then I would be probably able to achieve a lot more than what I have achieved now. If I had set goals, my only goal was to become an Air Force pilot. So I had the requisite marks. Then I went to a military college. I spent 5 years over there. Then I got a flying license as well. Okay. I appeared for a lot of exams. I went to so many interviews. Fortunately, unfortunately, that did not happen. Now, when that did not happen, I had no other option but to still go ahead and find a different set of goal. So when the pilot thing did not happen, I decided to be a trainer, and I took my training career so much ahead right now. If I did not have my goal, then do you think I would be very happy right now? No, I would not be. But since I had the goal, and since I pursued that particular goal, and I kept on excelling in whatever I do, okay, I kept on learning, I kept on excelling. And because of which that success also came. So having a goal is something which is very important. If you don't have a goal, uh, your satisfaction level, your unhappiness level, so there will be always a struggle. So your satisfaction levels will always be low, your unhappiness levels will always be high, because you will feel that what am I doing, what am I doing with my time. So the first commandment is have a goal. Let's look at the second commandment now. So the second commandment is figure the areas. I know that when I ask some people just say that I just want to be rich. Okay. Others say that I want to have a house. Okay. Some say that I want to have a family, good family. Great. But you also need to think which all areas should you have goals in. If you want to be rich, great. But if you are going to be rich and you want to earn a lot of money, you need to develop yourself. If you are going to develop yourself, you want to invest a lot of time in that area. Yeah. uh, if you are investing time in that area, the other areas are going to get neglected as well. So it is essential to have goals which are well rounded. Yeah. So what are the kind of areas that we would always have? uh, One of the area would be definitely the financial part. Second area could be families. Okay, so how is the family life? The third area could be your friend circle. Then you could have professional. If it's business, then you can have business specific goals. If it is career related, you can have career related goals. Okay. Then you can have something to do with health, your health. Okay. And then you could have something which is towards your personal development. So imagine that you will have career goals, you will have financial goals, you will have family life goals, you will have self development goals. So there are different areas, and all of these areas that need to be addressed, because all of these areas are linked. Okay, I'll give you an example. So just about a couple of days ago, I was interacting with one of my friend, and I asked him saying that, okay, so how much do you want to earn in 1 year? Okay. We were doing a goal setting exercise with him. So I asked him, how much do you want to earn in 1 year? That is your short term goal. And he gave me a figure. He said, I would like to earn this much. I said, great. Then I asked him, what is your family goal? Okay. So he said, okay, family goal, I want to take them out on an international trip every year. So I said, okay, great. Uh, I asked him how much money would that require. He said, I think about 2 lakh rupees. I said, okay. Then I asked him, what other goals do you have? And he said, I have a personal goal, which is I want to renovate my house. I said, great. How much would that be? And he said, that would be about 5 lakhs. I said, great. So now you have 5 lakhs, you have plus 2 lakhs. These are your two goals. And plus, you said that you want to achieve something in 1 year. Now, in that 1 year, the target that you have given me, that you want to achieve this amount, do these 7 lakhs also be a part of that? And he said, no, I did not count that. I said, oh, great. So if you're setting a financial goal, and in that financial goal you're not calculating the other goals and what is the amount which is required for the other goals, how will you achieve this particular all the three goals together? So you'll notice that all the three goals were linked. They are linked. Okay. If let's say this guy says that I want to earn, let's say, XYZ amount. In that particular XYZ amount, if he is not earning that amount, would he ever think of going on a vacation? No, because at that particular point of time, he is going to strive or struggle for survival. And when someone is struggling for survival, obviously you won't look at going on vacations and renovating the house and everything. So always make sure what you ask for from the universe, from the wonderful magical universe. Okay, You will have to figure, and you have to be very specific, saying that I want this also, I want this also, I want this also, I want this also. Okay. So if you say that I want to be rich, great, but you should also look for health related goals. Otherwise you will have a lot of money but no health. Okay. And that is not a good thing to have, right? You would not want to live a life like that, where you have like lots of money but you're not able to enjoy that money. So figure out the areas and make sure that you have goals in each of that area. Then let's look at the third commandment. Set your goals right. Okay. If you don't set your goals right, then the chances are you may not be able to achieve them. So let's say I say that I want to be, let's say the topmost trainer in the world. Okay, so I set a goal for myself saying that I want to be the topmost trainer in the world. I know that at this particular point of time, there are so many people who are way ahead of me, way ahead. And it will take me a lot of time. It will take me a couple of years to get to that particular stage where I can start thinking that I want to be the topmost trainer in the world. But let's say if I choose a goal saying that I want to be the president of United States of America. Okay. Do you think I will be able to do that? Be the president of United States of America? The chances are no. At least not in this lifetime. The reason being is that, first, I'm not in politics. Okay, my age is 42 right now. I am in India. I'm an Indian national. Now if I want to be the president of United States of America, first I need to go ahead and be a part of US. I need to be a resident of US. Okay. Even for me to get a residence visa, it is going to take a lot of time. And after that, if I start getting into politics, I will not have so much of years with me to get that kind of experience and be a president as well. So set your goals right. If I choose right now saying that I want to be the president of United States of America, I know that I'm not setting my goals right. And then if I'm not able to achieve my goals, what will happen? I will get depressed. Okay. I will say that, oh, I set a goal but I was not able to achieve my goal. Now what do I do? What life has no meaning and all of that. So if you are able to set your goals right, you will be able to achieve them faster. You achieve them faster, you feel happy, you feel satisfied, you feel more confident. Once you feel more confident, then again you set goals. So choose your goals right. Okay. Then the fourth commandment is get support. Get support. If you have a goal in mind, I know that there are two types of people that I have interacted with in my entire life. Okay. So these two types of people, when they look at goal setting, one of them says that I will not share my goal with anybody. I will achieve it myself and then I will share. And the second type are the ones that they will share their goal to the relevant kind of people. Okay, let's say their family members or their friends or some of the colleagues as well. And they will share that goal and they will ask for help, ask for support, ask for guidance. We humans, the one of the reason why we are successful is because there are a lot of things that we do which are collaborative in nature. Collaboration, and that is the key. Teamwork, that is the key. Okay. You consider internet is built by who? Internet is built by people. All the information that you see up over there are people who are putting that information, and that is the collaborative way of learning as well. So we have always been the ones who support each other constantly. In this also, get support. Get support. It is possible that someone else may have the necessary resources that you want, or someone else will be able to guide you in a better way, or give you some kind of knowledge, or give you some kind of insights, and that will help you to achieve your goals faster. I'll tell you one example. So there was one elderly person. Okay, his age was 80 plus, and at 80 plus, he decided to go for goal setting. So he jotted down all different goals. He had more than 97 goals written. 97. Okay, at that age. So one of the goal was, he had written that I want to get into a submarine and inside the water. That was something which was very difficult. because submarines, it is not like a joyride that you can actually go to a submarine and say that, okay, take me to a ride and take me to inside the water and let me see how it is. So that was not possible, right? But he had that goal in mind, saying that I want to do this. Now, uh, in his younger days, he used to teach some students. One of the student came to visit him, and he saw that there was a vision board made. In that, there was a submarine. So he got very curious and he asked him, "Sir, why do you have a submarine over here?" And says, "This is my goal. I want to get into a submarine." And guess what? This student, he said that, "Great, I work in a submarine. I am the commander of one of the submarine and I will take you." And his goal was achieved just like that. Think, if he had not put that submarine, the entire conversation would not have happened. If the conversation would not have happened, then his goal would not have been met. So just don't keep things with yourself. Try to share it. Try to show as well. Okay. So that is number 4. Let's look at number 5 now. Number 5 is develop a tracker. What gets measured can get improved. What gets measured can get improved. So remember this: what gets measured can get improved. If you do not have a tracking mechanism, you will never know where have you reached. Today, let's say someone says that, Mihir, can you run from here to there? I said, yes, I can. Then they would ask me, Mihir, can you run fast? I said, yes, I can. Okay, Mihir, how fast can you run? Very fast. Okay. Very fast is how fast? You don't know. Like, can I win an Olympic medal? If I ask you that question, if I run from here to there, can I win an Olympic medal? Do you know? No. Do I know? No. Okay. So it is possible that I am probably the fastest man on this planet Earth, but I have not measured, and neither have you seen me measuring that distance, right? So I don't know my performance. But if I want to be a better runner, I need to start measuring. I need to start checking that, okay, from here to there, how much time is it taking? Now, if I have to reduce that time, what do I need to do? So goals are also like that. If you want to achieve your goals, you need to start tracking. You need to put forward some kind of measurable parameters, and then you start looking at things. So if you're looking at saying, I want to be the top of my class, having a desire is one part, but understanding, saying that, okay, the top of the class usually scores how much percentage. So in the last year, what was the top of the class percentage? In the previous year, what was the top of class percentage? What is my percentage right now? Okay. In my unit tests, what am I scoring? In my term tests, what am I scoring? Is my are the marks increasing? Is the percentage increasing? There has to be some kind of trend. There has to be some kind of tracker. If the tracker is not there, you will never know what will happen next. Okay. So develop a tracker. Measure. Okay. Then I'll tell you about one very interesting part, and this is very few people actually know it. So we have a conscious mind and we have a subconscious mind. Now, most people are aware of this, that there is a conscious mind, there is a subconscious mind. Okay. But which one is more powerful? Is the conscious mind more powerful or the subconscious mind? It is the subconscious, which is the most powerful. Yeah. Subconscious mind, in fact, is 6,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. 6,000 times. And just imagine that if you are able to achieve so much, imagine that if you get the subconscious mind working on your side, then what can you achieve? Okay. So I'll give you two examples. One of the examples of why I have studied subconscious mind. Okay, in 2012, so this is now 2021. Okay, so 2012, I actually went ahead and got myself certified on NLP. NLP is neuro linguistic programming. This is the programming language between your conscious and your subconscious. So this is how the dialogue happens between them. So I've studied this. And why did I study it is because in 2010, okay, so I'm talking about 11 years ago, 2010. In 2010, I decided that I want to be outside India on the 31st of December. I will be outside India for work. I will be meeting my friends, and at midnight we would be celebrating together. This was my goal. Okay, this is something which I had thought in my mind that this should happen. That time I was working in India. So October happened, and still I was in India, right? I went one day to a shopping mall, and I got a big suitcase. Okay, and I came back home. My parents asked me, "Why do you have this suitcase?" So I was like, "It is because I'll be going outside." Like, outside where? Like, I don't know, but I will be going for sure. And they said, "Have you applied anywhere?" I said, "No, I have not applied anywhere." They just kind of raised their eyes and it's like, I don't know, maybe my son has gone crazy. Crazy, that kind of look they had. But they did not question me anymore. Yeah, but I got the bag, I got the big suitcase with me. Then my friends called me and they said, Mihir, so now this is October, we still have a couple of months, but what would be our plan for 31st of December? How are we going to celebrate 31st? I said, I'm not there. And they asked me, where are you going? Like, I don't know. But I'm going outside, that is for sure. They're like, are you really sure? Where are you going? Tell us, we will also come. I said, I don't know really, but I know that I will not be in India. So you make your plans, don't count me in. And I was so sure about it. I was so sure about it. Things started moving immediately after that. November, I resigned from my company. I had already got an opportunity in Dubai. And 24th of December, I boarded the flight from India to Dubai. I went in over there. Uh, I joined the organization. I completed the formalities and everything. And on the 31st of December, I was there, and I get a phone call. One of my friend, he calls me and says that, Mihir, I got to know that you're in Dubai. What are you doing over here? So I said, well, I just came over here last week, and I'm just kind of still setting up. And said, what are you doing on 31st? Today, now it's the 31st. Today is 31st. What are you doing? I said, I'm still in office. I'm working. It's like, nothing doing. Leave your work. Come down at my place. And I went to his place. At the stroke of midnight, I realized that I was with my friend. I was outside the country. I was outside for the work, and we were celebrating. Now that made me think that I had this thought, I had this goal, I had this dream, and it somehow materialized. And what made it materialize? And because of which I joined the course, which is neuro linguistic programming, and I started learning about it. Post learning about it, I've been helping a lot of people to achieve their goals in life. Yeah. I've helped like hundreds and thousands of people to achieve their goals in life. So there is a way in which the subconscious works, and how can you actually get the subconscious working for you is something which is very important. Okay? But try to learn about subconscious as well. The more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about your subconscious mind, the better it is going to be for you to achieve your goals. Okay? So harness the subconscious. I'll also tell you another example. So this is after I learned this NLP programming, I was visiting a friend, and his friend had a daughter. The daughter was in 12th standard. Okay. My friend said, Mir, I want her to score good marks. She's not very good in academics, but I want her to score good marks. And I've told her that if you get 75%, I will give you an iPhone, the latest one. Okay. But if you can help her, you help her. So I went ahead and I chatted with her, and there is a way of programming the subconscious. So I did my part, and we set goals for her. And then we put her the iPhone picture and all of those things in front of her, and then she started studying. We set smaller goals. Guess what? When the exams happened, the results came, the first call came to me, because she had got exactly 75. Not even one mark here, not even one mark there. Exactly 75. And that is the power of subconscious. Okay. So she got her iPhone because of that. But that is the power of subconscious. So you you know, if your subconscious is not with you and you're only consciously trying to achieve your goals, you will not achieve them, because your subconscious is 6,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. Yeah. So how to harness subconscious, that is also something which is an art. Okay, let's look at 7. Failing is learning. This is one of the exercises which I usually do, or whenever I ask people, I say, okay, I will tell you a word, you give me the opposite of that word. So I say tall, and they will say short. I will say light, and they will say dark. And then I will say success, and they will say failure. So in school, we have always been told that success is the opposite of failure. But that is not true. That is not true. In my life, I have been learning the hard way. Right now, at this particular stage where I help so many hundreds and thousands of people to learn, to grow, and all of that, I'll tell you from my experience. Failure is a part of success. Failure is not the opposite of success. Okay? So failure is the part of success. The moment you realize this, okay, then your life will be very different. Your attitude towards life will be very different. So today, if I fail, I don't take it to my heart. I don't cry. I don't sit and say that, oh, now what do I do? I have failed. If I fail, I say, wow, great. I know that if I do this, then I fail. So what is the next that I can do? Okay. And I know what mistakes to avoid now. And I can actually help people saying that if you do this, this is the mistake. And that is the experience which I have got. Imagine how rich I would be with such kind of experiences. So, failure is a part of learning. When you are setting goals, it is possible that initially you will set goals and you will say that in 1 month I want to earn 1 crore rupees. Okay, and that may not be possible. Or let's say that you have not studied for 1 full year in school. Okay, you were not very good. You were not very good in studies. You were not very good in homework or whatever it is. And then now the last moment, let's say your exams are starting from tomorrow, and you say that okay, now I will be the top of my class. Do you think that is possible? That may not be possible at all. Right? But you will learn that even if you put such kind of goals and you're not the top of the class because you will never were studying, so you were not at top of the class. And then you will say that okay, now I learn at least that I should not set goals towards the end. I should set goals before that, and that is also a learning point. So the next year you can try to set goals well in advance, and once you set goals well in advance, then you plan your how do you achieve your goals. Okay, and then you slowly and gradually kind of go ahead with it. I know that there are so many people I have met in life, and they say that, Mihir, I set goals, but I was not able to achieve them, so I gave up setting goals only. And I tell them that, okay, if you give up setting goals, how is it going to help you? Yeah. So you want to do something in life, you set goals for yourself, you were not able to achieve it, so you gave up. If you give up, your goal is still there. How are you going to reach to your goal? Okay. So you need to keep on setting goals, but set it in a more logical manner, in a more structured way, and make sure that it will grow. So failure is a part of success. It is not the opposite of success, right? And that is the 7th learning that we have. Let's go to the 8th one. So the 8th one is the discipline to follow through. I think this is one of the most critical commandments to follow. The most critical, the most difficult. Yeah. Everyone wants to set goals and live in that world saying that one day I will achieve this and my life will be like this and this and this. And those are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. Okay. You like it and say that, wow, but to reach over there, that road is very difficult. It is not easy road. It is very difficult. And when you start walking on that road, there will be failures. There will be days when you are demotivated. Okay. And some days you don't feel like doing that. It is possible. Some days you are tired. Some days you want to do something else. Some day you want to go out on a vacation. And everything is possible over there. But if you do all of that, only then you will reach over here. If you do not follow or if you do not have that kind of discipline, all those dreams will still remain the dreams. And at your old age, you will go and say that I wanted to do this, but I was not able to do this. I should have done this. You will be like that. So if you want to achieve goals, you also need to embrace the discipline that comes along with it. If you have the discipline, things will work well. If you do not have the discipline, it will not happen. So I'll give you an example for this. Let's say, um, there are so many people who want to have like six packs, okay, and they want to have like biceps. Let's assume that there is such kind of person. So this person, uh, he says that, okay, I want to get six packs, so I will take a gym membership. Goes ahead, takes a gym membership. Okay. Goes and buys a treadmill at home also. So keeps a treadmill at home, and every day goes to the. He says that he will go to the gym every day. Okay. Now, in this particular situation, just having the gym membership is not going to help, because I can have the gym membership, the card can be there in my wallet, but if I don't go to the gym, okay, if I don't go to the gym and work out, there is nothing which is going to happen. The six packs are not going to come, the biceps are not going to come. Okay. Similarly, the treadmill which is there, I have purchased a treadmill. I can brag about the treadmill to my friends. I can say that, oh, you know what? I got the latest treadmill. It has got so many features and this and that and blah 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 blah. But if I don't get on that treadmill, if I don't invest 1 hour or 2 hours in a day and walk on that treadmill or jog on that treadmill, nothing is going to change. Otherwise, the treadmill is just going to be lying over there. It will accumulate dust, and then I will have to clean it every alternate day. But nothing is going to happen in terms of the changes in my body which I desire. Okay. So earlier, when I set a goal saying that I want to have a six pack, I went into the fantasy world saying that I have six pack, okay, I have nice biceps, and people are going to admire me, people are going to look at me, and this and that, and all of that, and that is the dream world. But to reach over there, I have to spend time on that treadmill. I have to spend time going to the gym and working out every day. If I don't do that, I'm not going to reach to that fantasy world. So most of the people that I have seen, they always think about the fantasy world and they start living in the fantasy world. They start saying that, no, one day I will be like that, one day I'll be like that. And they get into that fantasy world and they start daydreaming. And in that daydreaming, they forget that they still have to climb that treadmill. They still have to go to the gym. They still have to do some activities. They still have to follow the diet maybe. Okay. Only then things will change. Otherwise, things are not going to change. So this is number 8. Have the discipline to follow through. If the discipline is not there, the goals you won't be able to achieve. Okay. So that is the 8th commandment. Let's look at the 9th commandment. 9th commandment is build a support system. Build a support system. I think that is something which is very critical, very important, and it works wonders. So let's say you put a goal saying, I want to go for a walk every day in the morning. Okay. And I will wake up at 6 in the morning and I will go for a walk and I will walk for 1 hour and then I will come back. Let's assume that you have thought this as a goal. Okay. So that you will get fresh air, your mind will be alert, your body will get some kind of exercise and all of that. So you set a goal. Now the first day you will go, maybe the second day you will go, but the third day, if you're not enough motivated, your body is going to tell you, sleep, don't worry, okay, sleep. And even if you have kept an alarm, the alarm will go off, and in your sleepy state, you will put your hand like that, and you will switch off that alarm, and you will go to sleep. Has it happened to you? Okay. Has it happened to you? If it has happened to you, type in yes. Let me know that it has happened to you. Okay. That sometimes you decide that yes, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you do it for a couple of days, and after a couple of days, you let go. I will not lie. For me also, it has happened. In my life also, this has happened. Yeah. When I was younger, when I was young, it has happened many times that I always thought of something, but then it did not go through. Now that made me actually think, why does this happen, and how can I make sure that this does not happen, okay, or it happens very less times. Okay. So that made me think about it, and this is one of the areas to incorporate when you are setting goals. So imagine that you want to get up at 6 and you want to go for a walk and come back at 7. You have thought about it. Now you make sure that your best friend or your other friend or your parents or your brother or your sister, someone, okay, you tag them along and say, okay, will you also come? Let's go out in the morning. Let's take a walk in the morning. Now, if there are, let's say, now two people, okay, you and your friend, both are there. So two people now want to go for a walk, and you have decided that both of you will go for a walk. So the first day you will go, second day you will go, both are excited. Third day you will go, both are excited. Fourth day, imagine that you are not motivated, okay, or you forget, or you did not keep the alarm and you are sleeping. At that point of time, your friend is going to wake you up. The friend will either call you or come to your place, wake you up. And once that is done, then you will wake up and say, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to keep the alarm. Okay, but now I'll get ready and let's go for a walk. So the chances of you missing out on your discipline, okay, that becomes low. You're able to achieve more. And because of which you'll be able to achieve your goals as well. But over here, the support system is very important. Just to give you another example. So in the previous slide, we discussed about discipline, and we discussed about, you if you want a six pack, or if someone wants to have nice biceps and all, you need to go to the gym. Agreed. But you can go to the gym, but it is not just about workout. It is also about what do you eat at home. So if you have a family staying, and you're staying with your family, and you tell your family saying that I am now going to the gym, so I want healthy food, I'm looking out for XYZ foods, okay, and I will not eat pizza, I will not eat sweets, I do not want to get into like eating a lot of chocolates and everything. If your family does not support it, then every day there'll be something nice will be cooking in the kitchen, okay, or they will be ordering something wonderful from the Domino's or from McDonald's, or I don't know, some Thai food or whatever. And then it is very difficult to resist that temptation. Let's say everyone is going to have pizza, and you are the only one who says that no, I will not have pizza. It is very difficult to resist, right? So at that point of time, if you already have a support system with you, if your family members are also going to support you in your goal, or if your friends are also going to support you in your goal, then it is much easier to adapt to it. It is much easier to follow through it, and because of which you will be able to achieve your goals. So build a support system. Okay. Then let's look at commandment number 10. That is the pleasure and the pain. There are only two motivators, pleasure and the pain. So you do whatever things that you do in life, there are only two motivators, pleasure and pain. Okay. Today, if you are studying, if you like studying, then that's a pleasure. That you like to study, you like to know things, and that's a pleasure. But if you don't study, what is the pain? The pain will be caused by your parents. Right? And that is the pain. So either there, I know that there are some students who say, I will study hard because I like to learn. Maths is my favorite subject, or chemistry or English is my favorite subject, and they like to learn, and because of which they excel at it. And there are some who say that if I don't study, then this is going to happen. If I don't study, this is going to happen. There are consequences to the actions. So either the consequences will motivate or the pleasure will motivate. Okay? When you are setting your goals, try to understand what is the pleasure that you're going to achieve, and what is the consequence, what is the pain if you don't achieve that. If you have both these points put forth, then it is much easier for you to achieve your goals. So I'll give an example, and we will take the gym example itself. So let's say that I want to achieve six packs, and I decide to join the gym. It's a pleasure now, right? In my mind, it's a pleasure because I want to look good, my body should look good, and all of that. So I go to the gym 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 10 days. After 10 days, I suddenly kind of give up. You must have seen this happening with you, or you must have seen this happening with your parents or with your friends or whoever, that they decide to take up an activity. After 10 days, 5 days, they will give up. And there is a reason behind it. The reason why this happens is because Earlier, I thought that I want to have six packs, because of which I went to the gym. In 10 days, do you think I'm going to have six packs? No. In 10 days, I'm not going to have six packs, right? So it is going to take me like maybe months, yeah, maybe years sometimes. And that's when I will have six pack. So the mind usually starts thinking that 10 days I'm going to the gym regularly, I'm waking up early in the morning, I'm spending 2 hours of my time going to the gym, I am eating healthy, I am not eating my favorite food like pizza or chocolate or ice cream or whatever it is. And after doing all of that, that is causing me a lot of pain. And after doing all of that also, I'm still not achieving my six packs. So the brain says that, okay, avoid the pain, avoid the pain. Right now you're going through, you're waking up early, so don't wake up early. Okay? If you're investing 2 hours going to the gym, don't go over there. Okay? You're wasting time. That is how your brain will start telling you. Okay? The brain will say that, oh, there is this pizza, you love pizza, and you're actually sacrificing pizza. You're not sacrificing pizza. You're not actually going ahead and wasting your time in the gym. You're investing, not wasting. But your brain will trick you into thinking all of these things. So try to figure out what is your pleasure and what is your pain when you're keeping your goals, and both of them will drive you towards achieving your actual goals. Right. Let's now look at 11. Okay, so 11 is take small steps. Don't keep huge goals right in the beginning. Take small steps, and these small steps will keep on helping you. I'll give you an example for this. uh, so there was, uh, olympics have, like, Olympics games have got like different sports. There was one year in which there was a shooting. So there is a shooting game which is also there in Olympics, where people have these air rifles and they have these air pistols, and there is a target up over there, and they have to shoot, right? And how closer they are to the bullseye, that will determine how many points they have achieved. And these competitions, they happen for all, there are so many countries who are participating in it. So every team has a shooting team, and a shooting team, every country has a shooting team, and that team, there are different players, and different players will keep on, shooting at that target, and the scores are matched. There was one year in which all the shooting team of US, they were performing much superior than all the others. So one reporter was like curious as to how come, like, all the members in the shooting team, all of them were shooting much higher scores than the others. Like, how come? So he started investigating, and then they found out the way these people were trained was different. If you look at now, let's say, so I have also done shooting, and I was in a military college, right? So I have also done shooting, and I'll tell you how we were taught to shoot. So we were said that, okay, there is a target. The target is like far away. You are standing over here, and you hold the gun like this. You position your body like this, and then you shoot. Yeah. And once you shoot, then you start looking, where did your bullet hit? And then he said, okay, so the next time I need to probably shoot like here, not over there, something like that. But the US team was trained differently. The US team was trained where they started holding the gun, and the target was very near to the, so, if this is the gun, the target would be here. Okay, so it is like very near. The target is like super near. It is not far, it is near. And they will constantly practice on hitting the bullseye, 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 bullseye. And it is very easy because the target is near, right? So you can hit the bullseye very easily. Now, once they started hitting the bullseye, 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 constantly, 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 then the target was kept just a bit far. And they will again start hitting bullseye, 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 bullseye. Then the target kept a bit far more. Then again bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. And that's how they started learning. So the target was kept so near, and then it was kept far. Now, what happens in the mindset is that you're training your mind to hit the bullseye all the time, every single time. So you're not positioning your mind for failure. You're positioning your mind for success. So take small steps and start working on that. So let's say today, if you assume, okay, that today if you are waking up at 10 and you say that tomorrow onwards I will start waking up at 6, the chances are that it is not going to happen. You will not be able to do it consistently. The reason being, there is a 4 hour difference. 10 and 6, there is a 4 hour difference. Okay. So what should you do? You take smaller steps. So you say that, okay, I will start waking up at 9:30. Not, you were waking up at 10, now you start waking up at 9:30. It is much easier. It is okay. Right? Once you get used to 9:30, then you set another goal saying that I will now wake up at 9. Then you start waking up at 9. From 9:30 to 9, easy again. Okay. Then you go back to 8:30, then 8. So you're taking small steps. Instead of saying that I've been waking up at 10, so now I should start waking up at 6. You will wake up for one day, you will wake up for 2 days. After that, you are not going to wake up again. Okay, you will again go back to 10. So take smaller steps. It is very easy for you to achieve your goals like that. Okay. So that is the 11th commandment. Then let's look at the 12th commandment. So the 12th commandment is be prepared. So what you see over here on the slide, and you see that there are these military people. You see the helmet that they're wearing something over here on their ears, they're wearing glares, they're wearing gloves. Okay, the kind of attire that they have, the kind of guns that they have. Okay, there would be some of things that would be there in the back pocket. So they're prepared. Why? Because they're going to tackle an enemy. Imagine that if the enemy is very well prepared, and if these military people, they don't have anything, okay, and they're just like that, and they go in over there, will they win? No. It is possible that they might lose their lives as well if they are not prepared. Okay. Or if, let's say, even if they have the gun, but they don't know how to operate the gun, okay, what will happen? So similarly, being prepared is being thoughtful, being understanding that, okay, if I want to keep this particular goal, I require this, I require this, I require this. So in the morning, let's say you want to wake up in the morning and go for a walk at 6 in the morning. But for getting up 6 in the morning, you either need an alarm or you need someone to wake you up. So do you have that? If you're going to go for a walk, do you have the shoes? Okay. So think about all of this before you start executing your goal. It should not happen that you wake up 6 in the morning and you say that, oh, but I do not have anything to wear. I do not have shoes. So how can I go over there? If that happens, then you will not go out for walk. Your goal will still remain a dream, right? So these are the total of 12 commandments that we have discussed for today. Let's quickly do a recap of all the 12 commandments. So the first one is have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you will never be able to achieve, you will never be able to gauge were you successful, were you not successful, or how important was your life to yourself or to others as well. So have a goal. With a goal, there is always meaning to the life. If there is no goal, there is no meaning to the life. Then figure out the areas. So not just one area, but maybe have friends, family area, career area. If you're going to have business area, personal development. Okay. Look at finance. So look at different areas and then set your goals. Also make sure that you kind of cross tally, that is this goal also synchronized with this goal, or do I need some additional resources, something of that sort. Then third one is set your goals right. Make sure that your goals are something which is achievable also. Okay, that's something that you can really do. Check which are the technicalities. There are a lot of people who say that nothing is impossible. Absolutely, I'm a believer of that. Nothing is impossible, but there are some things. Let's say, like the example which I gave, that I want to be the president of United States of America. The chances are like 0.001 if it is not something which is higher. So set your goals appropriately. Understand that there are things which are not in your control as well. Like if I want to be the president of United States of America, I need to change the laws over there. The laws of United States need to change. If they change, only then things can happen, otherwise it will not, right? So there are things that are going to be outside you. There are things which are going to be beyond you. And have you considered those things before you set your goals? So that is also very important. Get the support. Get support from friends, parents, family members, relatives, classmates. Get support. Get help. If you don't know something, ask for it. And chances are that you are going to receive a lot of help from others as well. Develop a tracker. So we discussed that if it is not measured, it cannot be improved. So keep a tracker, see where are you going, how far are you reaching, are you going in the right speed, okay, or do you need to change your goal? So develop a tracker. Then the sixth one was harness the power of subconscious. If the subconscious is with you, you will achieve lot of things. If the subconscious is not with you, uh, chances are that your goals you may not be able to achieve that consciously. Just right? Failing is learning. So it is possible that you might fail. You keep smaller goals for yourself. It is possible that you might fail in the beginning. If you fail in the beginning, not to worry. Revise your goals. See what is working. See what is not working. Learn from the lessons, okay, and then implement that. Have discipline. So goal setting is not just doing it on paper and keeping it saying that I will achieve that, I will achieve that without doing anything. You will have to do something about it, and that part requires discipline, and which is the most important thing. Okay. Build a support system. So when you are going to achieve goals, ask like-minded people also to join you, and then you can have a support system for each other. So you are also going to help them achieve their goals. Sometimes they are going to be demotivated. Sometimes you are going to be demotivated, and both people, when you are together, things will be much faster, much easier as well. 10th point was pleasure and pain. When you are setting goals, realize what is the pleasure that it is going to give you, and if you don't do that, what is the pain that it is going to cause you. So have both the things put together, and then take small steps. So take baby steps towards your goals, and you'll be able to achieve. And say achieve and you feel good, achieve you feel confident, then you take the next one, then you take the next one. And last is be prepared. Being prepared will help you to think of adversities that are going to come in, or challenging situations that are going to come in, and you will still be able to manage those challenging situations most of the time. Right? So that is for today. There is one small assignment that I will have for you, is that think of or identify one goal. Okay? Think of one goal and think of the 3 learning points from this class that you can actually implement for that particular goal. Okay. Then you record yourself a selfie video. So take a selfie and say that my name is so and so. I attended this particular session, which was the 12 commandments of goal setting. And these are the 3 things which I learned. And this is my goal, which I want to achieve. And you upload this particular video. So where to upload? I'm going to share the link over here. Okay. So this is that particular link, and I'm going to pin it so that you know. Okay. So try and upload this particular part of it. I think this is one of the first things about goal setting as well, that if you have a goal, identify that goal and announce it as well, saying that this is my goal. I want to reach over here. This will help you to focus and saying, I want to reach here now. Right? I'm also going to share my upcoming sessions are going to start. They're starting from tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to start off with sales and negotiation success. In the last year, that is in 2020, October, November, and December, 3 months, I have conducted sessions over there. I think there were about 13 or 14 sessions which I conducted last year. And those were on the art of influencing. How do you influence others? The selling skills and negotiation skills as well. And each of that had some amazing points which were there for learning. The courses, the sessions were very successful. The participants loved every single session, and they started requesting for more sessions. And hence, these are more sessions which I'm bringing up right now, thanks to Unacademy, to make sure that this kind of platform is being created where students can learn so much. So whatever learnings that I'm sharing over here, Very few people are aware of these kind of learnings. There are a lot of secret learnings which are there. My life purpose is to add value to people's life, so I keep on uh, you know teaching, training, speaking with hundreds and thousands of people across the globe. So I've conducted sessions in 9 countries so far, more than 2,000 sessions, and I've been doing this for the last 21 years. Okay. I'm very happy because it is through an academy that I'm able to share so much value to the younger generation as well. So my sales and negotiation sessions are going to start from tomorrow, and sales and negotiation, I think, is very important for everybody, very everybody, because you are not selling just products or services, you're also selling your ideas, you're also selling your concepts. And the art of communication, the art of questioning, the art of listening, the art of negotiation, it can help you in all spheres of your life. So that is my upcoming session, which is starting from tomorrow. And next week onwards, I'm doing a full-fledged session on achieve your goals. So achieve your goals, it will be one session per week for 4 weeks. Okay. So imagine that if you have gained knowledge in this one particular session, which was for just 1 hour, and all I'm talking about is the commandments of goal achievement. Imagine 4 hours detailed how to achieve your goals. So there is a very structured way of it, and I'm going to cover that as well. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, the session starts. Please mark your calendars. Look out for my name. My name is Mihir Koltharkar. So look out for my name and mark your calendar. Join me in these sessions. I would be very happy to add value to your life. Okay. So thank you so very much for your time for today, and I hope that you enjoyed the session. Please make sure that if you have enjoyed the session, you mark it over there and you also share it with your friends that these kind of sessions are there, and join. Okay, because you're never going to get such kind of learnings anywhere else. Thank you so very much. Enjoy, and God bless you.